Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Infinite Light. Today I'm doing love predictions for all signs. Take a look at the description box below. That's where I do the timestamps. All right, guys, so come to this reading with an open heart and an open mind. We are going to go from Aries to Pisces. Feel free to take a look at your entire chart to get a more well-rounded picture of what spirit and the universe and your God is bringing towards you in the energy of romantic love. Guys, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Did I introduce myself? My name is Shawnee, and this is Infinite Light. Oh gosh. I love doing these tarot readings. I kind of miss doing them live. I feel like I should start doing them live. All right, let's start with Aries. Let me pause first because I need to take a drink. Aries, welcome to Infinite Light, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're taking a look at romantic love predictions for you, for your greatest and highest good, Spirit. Thank you so much for bringing me here. Thank you for allowing me to deliver this message under your protection, under your love, under your guidance. Should anything negative come up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it on my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. These cards are trying to talk. They keep trying to fly out. So let's see what we got for Aries. Aries love predictions, romantic love specifically, Spirit. All right, here we go. Attraction. Okay, it takes two, me and you. That just came up immediately when I saw the attraction. I love it though. This is perfect. It says, call in your soul allies. What type of personalities have you been attracting into your life? Set a fresh intention. This not the call for new, Spirit. Not the call for new. Let's allow that in. Set a fresh intention around the kind of people that you would like to meet in the future. Call in the new. Spirit is nudging you. Call in new love. Or they might be telling you, we're about to talk to you about some new love. All right, let's talk about it, Spirit. Romantic love predictions for Aries placements. Here we go. What do we have? Hold on, they're telling me to keep shuffling. Hold on, let's see. I'm listening to what it said. Put it on the table and shuffle it. All right. One more time for Aries. This how I don't know what spirit's in here, but I got one that's being a little bit bossy. Must be an Aries. Aries Mercury at least. I'm an Aries Mercury. Let's see. Or a Sagittarius. What do we got in here? Who do we got in here? Don't worry, guys. You're protected. It's for your greatest and highest good. The Star card. Oh, how perfect is that? The Three of Swords. Healing from past. Healing from the past. Healing from the past. We healing from the past. Aries is healing from the past. That's why we're calling in the new, guys. What else do we have? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, good luck. What did I say? There must be a Sagittarius or something like that. Some sort of Sagittarii energy. The Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So it's your spirit that's coming through that's saying, no, we're going to come balanced. We're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Here we go. The Star card is telling me that you want to talk about it. How much work you have done for yourself. Here, now Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? That's what it is. Oh, girl, what did she say in that song? I know he used to do good things for you, but what has he done for you lately? Oh, girl, I know he's done good things for you, but what has he done for you lately? I'm talking to the Aries who's been bullheaded about letting in new, because there's a romanticizing, wow, that was hard to say, the past. Sometimes when we get to a point in our journey in life, if we've been single for a while, you start feeling lonely. Sometimes there's seasons of loneliness and there's seasons for Aries of hyper independence, right? But sometimes when we get into that season of loneliness, when there's this yearning for another warm body next to you, if there isn't one to fill that gap, your brain fills it with the good memories of the past, not the patterns of erroneous behavior, but the good memories of the past. And usually there's a lot of sensuality connected to, a lot of passion connected to it. This is what you're getting over in this season. with the Star card and the Three of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance is, and look at this Temperance actually has another person collaborating in the healing. That's not typical on traditional tarot decks. So I want to get some more. What is this collaboration looking like? Specifically with this Temperance card, guys. Give me some more on this Temperance here. The Hierophant. See, and did you hear me earlier when I was going like this? And I did I did Taurus. I keep calling in the energy and then it keeps coming through in the cards. And this is Taurus energy right here. So it could be with a Taurus. It could be somebody grounded. So you got fire energy and you've got earth energy pretty heavy on the table and some air here. So let's see. Might as well be all signs, except for it's not. Other than the reference to the water in the Star card, which is an air sign, and the Temperance card, which is a fire sign, there isn't actually emotions on the table. There's just healing of emotions. There's nobody coming to the table with emotions. Let's talk about this Hierophant for a second, other than it coming up as Taurus energy. It landed on the Temperance card. You're ready for a next level love. Yes, you are. You just see, the thing is that you keep thinking it's going to come from the past. No. You're ready for a next level love, though. Your body is being readied. Your mind is being readied. Your temple is being readied. Let me get some on this Wheel of Fortune for Aries romantic love. Wheel of Fortune, please. The Ace of Swords. It's time to talk about it. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? Let me tell you something. If the angels sent me down here with a voice that sounded like Mariah Carey or Brandy or Anita Baker, honey, I would not be reading tarot. You better believe I would have a record deal and own my own company, own my own production company. That's why they made my voice only just barely be able to carry a tune just before cracking, so that I would sit down at this table and read tarot for you and do my psychic energy fills. I tell you what. If they would have given me more of a musical talent, I'd have been gone, y'all. Y'all would have been paying for tickets to see me at Madison Square Garden. What is this Ace of Swords about? The Queen of Pentacles. There's more grounded energy right there. There is somebody that is connecting to you, Aries, who is used to investing in themselves. They're a little bit guarded. If you look at the depiction on here, they're a little bit guarded. They could be a parent, but, and that's not going to be for everybody, but they're still single and available, which makes a difference for some of you guys, because the person from the past for some of you guys wasn't single and available, or at least not emotionally mature enough to be available, ready to handle this long-term commitment that you're wanting to have. But whoever this Queen of Pentacles is available. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. That is, I think there's some truth that person, hold on, I got a flyer, wants to talk to you about. Six of Pentacles. Wowzers. Tell me more about this. The Queen of Swords. Wow, look at all these people. This is the Queen of Cups here, coming up as the Queen of Hearts at the bottom of the deck. The World card. Okay, so for those of you guys who are putting a pattern to rest, the pattern of not doing it on purpose, but getting into relationships with people who are not emotionally available is coming to an end. The pattern of getting into relationships with people who are not available is coming to an end. It could be that they're not available because culturally they just cannot come towards you for whatever reason, or because they're actually married or in a relationship with somebody, or because they live at a distance or on the other side of the planet from you. Sometimes you create relationships with people like that because they're safe. You know in your human brain that they can't come towards you and create something long-term with you. It's a protective mechanism. But your years and your time of doing that, your cycles of doing that is gone. Also, this person is trying to cut somebody else out of their energy. They could have kids. They could have, yeah, they could have kids. I just keep seeing that. The biggest thing for them is reciprocation and honesty. That's the biggest thing for them when it comes to relationships. They love conversation. They love humor. And then they love love. So Pisces, Cancer. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting too much Scorpio on the table with this person. Pisces, I'm going to call it as, it could be any sign, but they could show up in relationships. I'm petting my dog. They could show up in a relationships like a Cancer or a Pisces. They love and they love showing and receiving love. And then the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I want to know more about this person's intentions with Aries. Can you please give me more about this person's intentions with Aries? The Nine of Pentacles. They want to show you a good time. Another world. This person could have a little bit of money. Stop it, please. Thank you, baby. Talking to my dog. This person could have a little bit of money, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles is a person who is accomplished and sometimes lives in the lap of luxury, but it doesn't have to be like luxury. Could mean different things to other people. Let's just go with them feeling established, but they do want to show you their world. So you guys could come from different backgrounds. And I'm also getting this wonderance, like, are you single? Are you available, Aries? It didn't come out in the reverse. I'm just intuitively getting that. At the bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords. The crazy part, it's crazy for you because this is going to be a completely different type of person that I believe that you've dated in more than one way. But the ironic part is that this person is peaceful, doesn't like to argue. They've dealt with all that before in the past. And they could be in recovery from something too. And I feel like I picked that up before. They could, and I don't know what it's for. It could be some sort of ailment. It could be some sort of addiction or whatever. But they could have found their God also. They could have found religion. They could have found spirituality through whatever it is that they've had to recover from. How is Aries going to, or how does Aries, if you already know who this is, feel about this particular person, please, Spirit? The Princess of Pentacles, of Hearts, the Princess of Cups, the Page of Cups. You like them. You like flirting with them, or you will like flirting with them. Look at how she's looking at this message here, or this paper here. You're going to like talking to them. You're going to like the back and forth. Look at this, the Queen of Wands. Attraction much? I feel like it's the fact that they're available to have a back and forth of text messages and phone calls and stuff like that, that's going to get you even more attracted to this person. The Ten of Wands, you got a lot of stuff going on in your life, and I've been talking about that for a while now, Aries. It is very true that you've got a lot of stuff going on in your life. I guess they want to give you a side message about this Ten of Wands, but I need Spirit to know that this pertains to this love message, please. The Ace of Wands. There's something about being in this person's energy that kind of gets you motivated to kind of do the things that you kind of brushed off to the side. I don't know what that could be. It could be like a pep in your step, to want to be happier more, to want to choose happiness more. It can be, sometimes you meet somebody and it's like, oh God, okay, now I kind of do want to utilize that gym membership that I pay for every month and I don't consistently go. Maybe I do want to go through my underwear drawer, my panties drawer, and get rid of all of the old stuff that has holes in it and stretch to the max. Maybe I do want to refresh my room. Maybe I do want to buy new sheets, new towels. It's something like that. Maybe I do want to learn how to cook at least a couple of recipes for if there is an occasion for me to show off my culinary skills. It's something like that, right? That's what I'm getting off of this. Let's see. What action is this person planning to take when it comes to this connection with Aries? Wow, the King of Wands. We got the King and the Queen of Wands on the table. This is starting out. This might start out talky. This might take the whole courtship sort of venture, right? Like, it's not going to be too fast, which is going to be different for, I think, a lot of you guys out there. It's going to start. And it's going to be cordial, and then it's going to be friendship, and then it's going to be a little bit more than that, and then it's going to be more dates, and then it's going to grow gradually. There's a gradual growth to it. At this particular moment, they are showing up with this King of Wands energy towards you, and that's somebody that spiffies themselves up, puts on a nice shirt, puts on the good cologne or the perfume, and makes their presence known to you. Like, hey, Aries, did you want to go out? Or, does the googly eyes until you go towards them and say, hey, would you like to go out? Whoever the initiator is. But they're making themselves known that there is attraction there. Look at them having like the Ace of Swords on their side, even though this is the King of Wands, and then the Ace of Swords did come out initially for them for this connection as well. There's a lot of truths. Like, this person isn't going to have an issue telling you how they feel. Even if some of you guys are confused right now, I feel like they're mustering up. Does this person like me? I feel like they're mustering up and gearing towards again, coming towards you, or, flirting with you enough to where you feel comfortable enough asking them out. Where could this connection go, please, Spirit, for Aries' greatest and highest good? The Ten of Swords. I like that. I like the Ten of Swords, though, especially it's coming out with the Knight of Cups, which is an escalation from the Page of Cups, and then it goes to the Knight of Cups. And my ears are burning. Woo, my ears are, I don't know if you can tell, my ears are really, really hot right now, which is talking about like a lot of communication coming in towards you. The Four of Wands, and then at the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. Okay, all right, so we got the King and Queen of Cups on the table after we had the match with the King and Queen of Wands, which the King and Queen of Wands is flirty, it's fun, but options are still open. And then it escalates to the King of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts, closing that loop, which is like an actual married couple, especially since it's coming out with this Four of Wands. You're going to ask me, but the Ten of Swords came out. Yeah, but look at this depiction. Do you see how this person is trying to save this person? It's not normally like that in the traditional Rider-Waite. So this person is going to help you pull yourself out of the funk. I did see that they had some sort of funkiness going on in their situation too. I don't know if it's recovery from some sort of addiction or health ailment, or if it's recovery from a breakup or something that they've experienced too. Either way, it's very healing, and it evolves. Something does come from this. So if you're open to that energy, let me know in the comments down below. I am very responsive. If you haven't already liked and subscribed and turned on that bell notification button, Aries, I would definitely appreciate it. I love you guys. If this is where we part, if it's not, hold your horses, take a look back down at the description box so you can go to the rest of your chart. Holy moly, my ears are hot. We're going to move on to Taurus in just a sec. All right, Taurus placements. I want to take a look at romantic love. Holy cow, these cards keep wanting to jump out. All right, for Taurus placements, romantic love. Tell me what you see, Spirit. Tell me what they need to know. Uh-oh. You've been keeping yourself away from, and then I hear Lady Gaga. You and me, we've got a bad romance. I need your lover's revenge. You and me, we've got a bad romance. I don't know. I don't like the way that sounds right now. And there was a block in your romantic life. So let's see. For Taurus's greatest and highest good, what do we got coming forward? Attraction. This is the same. Y'all watch me shuffle. This is the same card that came out for Aries. There's always this correlation. I don't know if a lot of you guys are cuspers or a lot of you guys are cross watchers. Hey, if you are, but it's always kind of muddling up the energy. I don't know if you're a Taurus with a lot of Aries in your chart, an Aries with a lot of Taurus in your chart. Either way, this keeps happening between the Aries and the Taurus. It says call in your soul allies, attraction. Same card that came out for Aries. There might be a correlation. There might not be. It could be fated that these kind of energies are kind of mirroring each other. I mean, let's see. I mean, we're gonna have to go through the rest of the zodiac to see. We were only 2 in, but it says what type of personalities have you attracted into your life? And I feel like the answer to that question is bad romances. How did you love it? Your lover's revenge. Like petty people. People who have sharp tongues. People who are not nice. Is what I'm getting from what you have attracted in. And then it says, set a fresh intention around the kind of people that you would like to meet in your future, Taurus. All right. For Taurus's, there's too many cards. For Taurus's greatest and highest good, who are they calling in? Or what do you want to tell me about Taurus's love life that they need to know about? It says the 3 of Wands. Oh, I can't show you. The cherubs are all naked. Sorry. The 3 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. Right off the bat, you're working on your independence. Right off the bat. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Princess of Wands. Yep. You're working on your independence. I can show you these cards. Working on your independence. Oh, bass backwards. This 3 of Wands is telling me that there's a lot of new things that you're waiting to happen. You know, in your reality. It could be waiting to hear back from somebody, waiting on a new contract, waiting on a new job, waiting on moving to a new house. There's a lot of waiting for something to happen. You've already done the planning. It's just like, when is the energy going to land and settle? I'm going to get some more on this 3 of Wands for you, Taurus. The 4 of Swords. Yeah, your focus, peace. I want to connect my spirit, my life, my trajectory to peace. That's it. Because I got a lot I got to recover from. Mainly the bad romances of the past. I hear you. We all deserve love, though. Definitely. I want to find out some more. Okay, so this is just telling more of the same story. The Princess of Wands energy. Can I get some more on this for Taurus, please? It's Princess of Wands. I think what I'm getting off of that is you're trying to learn how to do it on your own. And not have to. I don't know why I'm getting this off of you, Taurus. Like, not that, okay, you're an adult, right? But I'm getting this energy like there's always been somebody on your shoulder, in your ear, trying to navigate you, tell you which way to go, and you're like, no, I can do this on my own. I was hearing Stuart from Mad TV. I don't want to. Well, Stuart, what has Mama always told you? It's like this idea of, even when you're an adult and you're in an adult relationship, the people that you might have been attracted to have been trying to domineer you. And you're just like, I don't know. I'm a freaking adult. I'm 40-something years old, or whatever it might be. The 8 of Hearts here. So it's the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're walking away from that. Awesome. Congratulations. What are you walking towards? For Taurus's greatest and highest good, romantic love energy. What are they walking towards? The 5 of Cups, which is good. Releasing that. Awesome. The 5 of Pentacles. Okay, because you're releasing some of it, it might cost money up front, right? You might have to do a new, like I was talking about earlier, you might have to do like a new, what's it called? Like a down payment on something, or you might have to pay for a lawyer, or you might have to pay for a new place, or you might have to, put the phone in your name. That happens when you go through breakups, right? And you become independent. The World card. It's just talking more about these endings. Uh-oh. Psych. There's an Ace of Cups. All at the same time, huh, Taurus? The Princess of Pentacles. Here it is. Here's a new person, but they're coming up, the Princess of Pentacles. So I'm trying to figure out, are they younger than you? Or is it just new energy that I'm getting? Tell me more about this Princess of Pentacles for the Taurus, please, Spirit. Oh, here we go. It's a full developed person. The Queen of Swords. Huh. So here's where I say, huh. Because the Queen of Swords doesn't feel like a romantic partner. But there is this Ace of Cups here. I need to get some more on this Queen of Swords. Can you give me some more energy on this Queen of Swords? The Judgment card. The Eight of Swords. The Princess of Hearts. The Chariot. There's a couple of people here. I don't know if one of you guys has a mom in the spirit world who is guiding you through your love life, or a mom on earth who is guiding you in your love life. You're taking advice from, and you're saying to this person, I want new love. I want to feel like a kid again. So it's not that this was like a younger person, although it could be. I'm just getting the story's developing for a larger majority. It was zoomed in and out, zooming out. I want to feel like a kid again. And I didn't get Six of Cups. I'm just getting that from the page of, or the Princess of Pentacles, and then the Princess of Hearts. How do I do that? I feel like you're getting advice from somebody. How do I do that? And I don't know if it's a mother figure or if it's like a psychic or something, but how can I find success in love? What am I doing wrong? The Five of Swords. See, for you, you're like, did I do wrong by leaving the situation? No. And stop beating yourself up about it. The Five of Swords, you're beating yourself up. Did I make a wrong choice? No, because if what I said at the very beginning pertained to your situation where there's somebody always guiding you and like puppeteering you, and you're a full-grown adult, but they're not treating you as such, and so there's a lack of respect, there's a lack of reciprocation, there's a lack of joy, there's a lack of happiness, then that's your answer right there. And sometimes it's hard to make peace with that, and everybody grieves a situation. Even if the situation was crazy bad, you still go through grief because you were attached to a potential outcome. Everybody feels this. You're not the exception to the rule. Everybody feels this kind of Five of Swords when they go through a breakup. It's either you miss the person that you were with, or you miss the fun times, or you miss what you thought was stability, or you miss the time even before you met that person and wasted time with them, although it's not a waste of time. But there's a lot in your head. Is there new love coming towards the Prince of Wands? Maybe there's not new love, but there is somebody that you can let out your sexual anxiety and aggression. Not aggression, not like that. Nine of Cups. Like pinned up Ten of Hearts, pinned up anger, Two of Cups. Okay. All right. So there is not new love, but there is lust around you. Like somebody that you can let out your pinned up energy, sexual energy. I don't know if you felt, trigger warning, I don't know if you felt safe with this last partner for whatever reason, sexually safe with this last partner or something. Or it just didn't do it for you. And that's another clue that your spirit is saying, hey, this isn't the right partner for you, and your body's trying to tell you that it's not the right party for you because it doesn't get you elevated. It doesn't get you to climax. Trigger warning. You must be 18 years and up to listen to this. So that's another clue that you're not with the right person. Your body would respond differently to a good match. Anyways, so I feel like there's somebody that you can let out that sort of sexual energy with. Be careful that you don't fall in love. Because it's not okay. Not be careful that you don't fall in love, because who am I? And you can't control who you love. But be careful how you label it. Is it love or is it lust? Right? Because it's very easy to fall in love with the nurse. When you're in a time of recovery, and there's somebody in front of you that is helping you in your recovery, it's very easy to fall for that person. But it's very easy to misunderstand their care for actual love. Just make sure you're not misreading the situation. I feel like I want to get you some advice. I haven't even taken a sip of this. Hold on. For Taurus, some advice for Taurus, please. But there is potential for this person that you have this physical connection with, for there to be something, for it to go somewhere. It's just like there's also this call for you really need to fully process your past love connections so that you don't start second guessing your actions to save yourself, right? Some advice for Taurus, the Three of Pentacles. Listen, there are multiple people around you that have been assigned to you through your life contract to be a healer, to be an uplifter, to help you find passion again. It's okay. It's okay to have friends and family around you in this moment. It's fine. It is perfectly fine. Also, sometimes when I look at the Three of Pentacles, I see church and religious sort of things. I see libraries. I see places of learning and spending your time. Just spend your time with the people that feed your soul and that actually love you. All right, Taurus, I hope that helped provide you with some clarity for your love life. Let's move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini placements, Gemini placements. We're taking a look at romantic love energy for Gemini. Spirit, for everybody's greatest and highest good. What is the overarching energy for Gemini? What? This keeps happening. Attraction. Came out for Aries, came out for Taurus, and now it's coming out for you. I am shuffling. I promise you, I'm not doing some sleight of hand thing. This is sometimes this kind of thing can be frustrating for a tarot reader, especially when you have multiple signs that you're reading for. So because why is the same energy coming out? There must be some sort of oh, yes. Venus is moving into Pisces today. As I'm recording it, it's the 10th. Venus has left Aquarius, which is about shutting other people out and kind of focusing on yourself. And now it's in Pisces. It's like, hello world, I'm back. I'm ready to love somebody else. So you could be calling in somebody to your arena. Hold on. All right, Gemini, let's try to figure out why the attraction card came out for you as well. All right, for Gemini placements, Gemini's greatest and highest good, romantic love energy, please. We got a flyer. It is the Five of Cups. Okay, so you're currently trying to process your past. You're currently trying to make sure it's like dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Like, okay, do I regret anything about my past? I want to make sure that I move forward in my life with no regrets. You're leaving no stone unturned. It's a huge evaluation of where you've been in love, which is popping up right now for you, Gemini. The Five of Pentacles. For all of the love situations, for the romantic love, for the friend love, for the familial love, the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Hearts. There's been some endings for you. 2025 was an interesting year for you, was it not? 5 and 5 equals 10. Tens are endings in tarot. Could have left you feeling out in the cold. I feel like you're trying to keep your heart from turning cold right now. For the Gemini, please, Spirit. 5 again. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15 equals the Devil card. Capricorn energy. So the icing on the cake could have happened in Capricorn season for you, which was December and January. Devil energy is toxic connections, karmic relations. You're in your head about it. I called it with the 5 of hearts, but it's the regret word that's coming up for me. You just want to make sure it's like reliving. It's almost replaying exchanges with people, interactions with people, situations with people in your head a lot, Gemini. At the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands. There's this song in my head that's coming up. It's like, untouchable, untouchable. You're trying not to let your past dictate your future. There is something to be said about, in this last chapter, I don't know if you lost weight or you put on weight in a good way, or you put on muscle, or you've changed your aesthetic in some sort of way, but there is something to be said about how you look, and you're still showing up charming. Honestly, as much as you've gone through in the recent past, not too many people would be able to tell unless you tell them, Gemini, because you are talkers. Y'all be talking. Whoa. Unless you told somebody what you've been going through, I don't feel anybody would be. You put on a happy face is what I'm getting here. Can I get some energy on Gemini's romantic love, please? What's happening for Gemini's romantic life right now? The Death card. Death and a rebirth is coming. The World card. So something's ending for you, Gemini. 2 major arcana cards. 3 major arcana cards. The Chariot. And then at the bottom of the deck, the 2 of Swords. Wow. There's some significant change happening in your life right now. And I don't know if it's love. I don't even know if this entire reading is pertaining to love. Let me get some more information on this Death card. Something that is not working for you is coming out of your aura. I feel like your money situation is going to change for the better. And you're going to start feeling so much better about yourself. But let me get some more information. The Magician comes out, Cooper. The Magician comes out to clarify the Death card. Gemini, this is an interesting reading for you. For the World card, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords. And then for the Chariot card, the 10 of Pentacles. Well, your money situation is fine. Oh, that's the 2 of Pentacles. Well, I said the 10 Pentacles, but your money is going to elevate. That's what I'm getting off of this. 2 of Pentacles. This is an interesting read. This is not a love read. If it is a love read, it's not a romantic love reading. And my dog is in the back going crazy, scratching his back on the floor. Which could be significant, right? So I don't know if there's a relationship between you and dogs or whatever, but Gemini, you got a lot going on in your life, and it doesn't look like romantic love. This entire story is telling me that you are trying to become more balanced right now. There's a lot of like karma and life lessons that you had to go through, and it seemed like all at once it happened. The end of 2025 seemed to be hugely seem to bring about huge and massive change for you. Hold on. I don't see any love. I'm going to ask a straightforward question. Is there romantic love coming towards... Is there romantic love coming towards Gemini, please? It says the 8 of Wands. And as I was pulling this card, I kept looking at this attraction card that came out at the very beginning. And the 8 of Wands is fast communication. From whom? The 9 of Swords. You're all up in your head. The Judgment card. You're all up in your head. The 10 of Pentacles. You're, even if somebody did try to approach you right now, like, honestly, your biggest thing is money. All up in your head. It keeps you up at night, or you have unrelated insomnia right now. There's a huge amount of karma that you are processing in your energy right now, Gemini, and releasing and purging. So if you're getting a lot of nostalgic sort of things or memories from your past, if you're reminiscing a lot, please take the time to notice where it is that your mind and your body are taking you to right now, because it's spirit trying to get you to purge that energy, not to ignore it, to give it space, to give yourself grace in this chapter, but to really take a look at how it's affected you as a person, where you played a role in other people's lives, and what those connections actually meant. It's not in any way, shape, or form. It's nothing that the world or the universe or God is doing to you. They just want you to acknowledge your path of life right now. It's interesting because there's this idea of love wanting to come through, but there's a huge amount of blocks in your energy that will not allow love to come through until you process. So this could be a call for you to bring on a coach or a therapist or a shaman, or like a psychic or something, or to start journaling, to start meditating, to start having some sort of ritual in your life that brings you to a grounded energy every single day, so that you can start processing and purging, giving yourself the space to do all of this. It's so much buildup. You might feel, and I'm not a doctor, but as somebody who's experienced this energy before, you might feel like real tight. And I'm seeing the sleepiness. Tired, exhausted, having trouble sleeping, having an inability to eat or eating too much. Interesting though, you can't tell, because you're going through a lot, and you can't tell that you're going through a lot, Gemini. I want to get you some advice. Let me get you some advice in this energy. Sometimes spirit doesn't want to talk to you about love. Sometimes spirit doesn't want to talk to you about love from outside source. Sometimes spirit only wants to talk to you about how to love yourself. And right now, the best way to do that is to process the 9 of Wands, so that the same things that happened, so that you don't repeat the past. People who ignore history, people who do not learn history, repeat the past. The 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. Take the time for yourself, Gemini. I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments down below, all right? Let's move on, guys. Hey, Cancer and Cancer placements, you are up next. I want to see what is happening for your greatest and highest good in your energy for romantic love. Spirit, for Cancer placements, what do we have here? It says celebrate. How many people are in this picture? 2, 3? How many pictures? There's 3 cups in this picture, but there's only 2 people. So somebody's missing. You see that? There's 3 cups in this picture, but there's only 2 people. Somebody's missing. Somebody's been deleted out of the picture. Somebody's been released, right? Photoshopped out of the picture. Let's see. It says, share the good vibes, celebrate your life and just how far you have come on this journey. Find something to rejoice about and then let yourself do a happy dance. You finally, I feel like you made a decision to go get out of an energy, a love energy. See, the thing about tarot is look at what's there and then look at what's not there. That is equally as important. I just want to double check how many, because sometimes when I look here, it looks like there's 4 cups, and then when I look here, there's 3 cups. So that's significant as well. So evaluating 4 of cups, taking some time to evaluate love and ignoring new offers, maybe kind of sticking to yourself a little bit for a little while just to kind of figure it out, kind of figure things out. A little boring, you know, because I feel like you're used to all the extra noise for those Cancers who this energy is for. But out of that time, that pause, you made a decision, right? Because I've been getting a lot of Cancer, doing a lot of Cancer readings for the last couple of months, and y'all have been on the fence about cutting somebody out or a situation out or between 2 people. So let's see. For Cancer's romantic love, what's this first one we got? The 5 of Wands. So this is, you know, generally in the 5 of Wands, there's a lot of people. But look, again, with the 2 people, this is 2 people who just couldn't work together. Like, no huge animosity, like no love lost for the most part. Wildly annoying for sure, but we came to the conclusion, either together or not. But it's something that comes to an end. Like we just didn't do well together. The contract is over, right? 5 of Wands. All right, romantic love energy for Cancer, please, Spirit. It's interesting that one person has their It's interesting that one person has their shoes on and the other person doesn't. It's almost like one person knew what was about to happen and the other person was flabbergasted, shocked, wasn't ready. Take that as it resonates. All right, let's see here. The Queen of Wands. Could it have been with the Queen of Wands, Cancer? The 10 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. Oh, I see. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I see. You want to know if the door is still open with this Queen of Wands. So let me ask you a question, Cancer. Who in this picture is you, and who in this picture is the Queen of Wands? 10 of Pentacles. Is the portal still open? Wheel of Fortune. That's the question that you have about this Queen of Wands. How does the Queen of Wands feel about the Cancer in this now energy for everybody's greatest and highest good? How does this Queen of Wands feel about the Cancer? The Sun card. That's positive. And you know, there's generally like a little baby riding a horse in the Sun card, but now there's like these 2, what do they call them? Lovebirds. So I feel like I'm talking to an older Cancer who would be reproducing at this point in their life, or that was never something on the table. But hold on a second. But and then it's 10 of Pentacles, not 10 of Cups on the table too. So it's not there could be a merging of families, but it's not necessarily somebody that you want to have kids with. For those who's reading this is, and it's getting very specific, but it is somebody that you would have wanted to build with for sure. And the Sun card is coming out for how they feel about you, Cancer, which means that the answer to your question with this Wheel of Fortune, which is the portal card, is the door still open? The answer for the energy right now is yes. This 9 of Wands is telling me that there's reconciliation on the table. Let me get some more Let me get some, how do you feel about this person, Cancer? How do you feel about this Queen of Wands in this right now energy? The Queen of Cups. Okay. Awesome. So the Queen of Cups is telling me that you've got a lot of feelings for this person. A lot of love for this person. Your heart is still open for this person. There's cautiousness. Little cautious for whatever reason. It could be because of this Five of Wands here, but the love is still there. So what happened, Spirit, that we got in this Five of Wands energy and this Nine of Wands energy that's telling me that the teamwork wasn't there and it got knocked out. Somebody got knocked out of the picture potentially, right? So what happened between Cancer and their person, please, Spirit? What happened between Cancer and their person? The Three of Wands. Distance. So the Three of Wands could be distance, not for all of you, but it could also be not locking it in, right? Because what comes after the Three of Wands? The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is usually celebration. Here goes the celebration card again. It's usually celebration, a finish line, and a marriage, or taking things to the next level. So if I say, and I did ask what's the blockage, and the blockage is the Three of Wands, it just fizzled out. Somebody was left wanting. Somebody was left waiting at the altar. Somebody was left waiting on the shore. Somebody was left waiting on the side of the road. So why are you bringing this up, Spirit? Why are you bringing this up in the Cancer's energy? What is it that they need to know? What does Cancer need to know about this connection, please, Spirit? The Moon card. There's a lot of fear surrounding this connection and a lot of anxiety surrounding this connection. There's still prayers about, I pray that this connection will still work. I pray that that person still loves me. I pray that there's no animosity. There's a lot of prayers around this connection, but there's still an equal amount of fear. There's an equal amount of shadow. So there could be secrets. Tell me more about this Moon card when it comes to Cancer and this Queen of Wands. The Four of Swords. A recovery period. It's a very hush, calm, zen, finding myself sort of card. Y'all aren't talking. The Empress. Somebody's laid down some boundaries. The Seven of Swords. Somebody's laid down some boundaries, and through all of this, there's trust issues. And it could come from this Moon card. You know, if this started out as an affair, and I'm picking that up kind of here too with this Three of Wands as well, like more than one person. And then this Three of Cups celebrate sort of card here. If this started out as an affair, sometimes people get to a point in their life where they're just like, I don't want to play that game anymore. Number one, it's too much baggage. Number two, it's too much of a burden. Number three, it's too much of a hassle. Too much. Toomuch. Too much. I don't want to be racking up karma at this stage in my life. If anything, I want to alchemize all the karma that I possibly can and turn it into dharma so that I can come back as a beautifully rich and wonderfully loved person in my next lifetime, or I can just live lighter in this lifetime. Sometimes people get to a point, and I feel like somebody did get to the point with this Empress card where they're just like, I'm not going to give to this anymore. I'm gonna withhold boundaries. I'm gonna stand and sit knowing that I have value and knowing that I have morals, standards, so on and so forth. What is it that Cancer wants from this connection, Cancer? I feel like there's like a, especially with this Queen of Cups, there's some sort of yearning. And then if you look at this, what is that called? The fish. What is that fish? Seahorse. At the bottom, I feel like there's this idea of like wanting to birth something new or wanting to nurture it, right? So what does Cancer want out of this connection? The Princess of Hearts. I just want to be able to talk again. So I asked how they felt about you and I got the Star card. What does this other person want from this connection? Please, Spirit. Justice. So how they feel about you is the Sun card, right? Cancer, what they want from you is for you to come correct. Knowing fully what you want and ready to invest in them. What you want from this connection is the Page of Cups. This is flirting. This is banter. This is texting back and forth. This is a new start. So there's kind of like a disconnect. You come out with a minor court card and they come out with a very heavy response of a major arcana. Sometimes the Justice card could mean a reconciliation, Cancer, as well. But it's which card it is specifically. Justice. Actually, the Judgment card is usually a reconciliation. 11 on the Justice card could mean something. I accidentally said Judgment instead of Justice. Help me. Why did I say that, please, Spirit? What if it came out? What if it came out as Judgment? Like, help me. No, it came out as a World card. I feel like the portal is slowly closing between you and this person. The World card and the Justice card, it's major arcana, and the Empress card, 3 major arcana cards in this energy. I feel like this person is learning from the patterns of this connection and connecting it to patterns of other connections that they might have had in their life as a child. And I feel like they're kind of getting this sort of internal reckoning. Like, this ain't balanced. The Empress energy. I want balanced. I want to get you some, I want to know where could this connection be headed in this current energy? Where could this connection be headed in this current energy for Cancer? The 4 of Pentacles, closing the chapter, the World card and the 4 of Pentacles. And look at her, she's holding on to everything that she owns. She's at her time, her energy, her investment, she's holding it dear. I do feel like this person, there's a catalytic energy in this relationship, in this connection, in this entanglement that was meant to, I think, stretch this person in a very uncomfortable way of having to learn their own worth and having to incorporate boundaries in their life, in their love life. And you were the one assigned to teach them that. I don't think it sits right with you that you were assigned as the person to teach them that, but you know, sometimes when people break up, they say, you know, I just wish you well. I wish you find love and happiness, even though it's with me. And that's kind of the energy that you might end up feeling, because they are finding love and happiness for themselves. And it is because of you that they are. But I started out at the very beginning. I said, no love lost. Like, there's no animosity. If there is, there's very little. You know, there's definitely some grief happening on their part. Let me get you some advice, please. Advice for Cancer, please, in this energy. The 8 of Pentacles. I know a lot of Cancers, and they're always very busy people. I know a lot of Cancers, and you know, as much as they this is so funny advice. As much as they want to tell you how much they love you, they always have so much going on, and you have a lot of stuff going on. I feel like your work should be taken priority right now, Cancer, because I do feel like you're saving up for something. I do see this wall There's this wall here. So this could be a new foundation that you're building. Or the wall could be a reference to maybe you should start doing some work, investing in looking at this wall that you might have built around love, this wall of protection that you might have built around love, so that you can learn a little bit more about how you do love. And why is that wall up? The thing that could have put that wall there could help you with the follow through for other relationships. Because remember, that's what's missing. That's what the biggest block was in this connection. All right, Cancer, I hope that helped. Let's move on to Leo next. All right, Leo, welcome so very much to your love prediction reading for romantic love. Come with an open heart and open mind. Spirit, we are pulling on the energy of Leo placements. What do you got for us? It says creativity. Wait, can I show you this? Oh, it's kids. Creativity. Enjoy some fun projects. Leo, you are let me read the card a little bit more, but I am getting like you have like something in you that is yearning to come out, and there might be a collaboration between you and somebody that you used to work with, or you and an ex, romantic partner or something like that, or you and your inner child. Like your inner child's like, Leo, I want to come out and play. I want to explore the world with you. I want to co-create something with you. It says yes, I did just get that woo-woo, Leo. It says enjoy some fun projects, make time to play, explore, and creativity express yourself. Oh, creatively express yourself, Leo. Words. It says creativity is an essential ingredient for physical and emotional balance in life. Also, there could be I don't know, there's something about kids, right? Other than the fact that there's 2 kids on here. I don't know if it's 6 of Cups energy, nostalgic energy from your past. Let's see. Let's just see. Let's just try to let Spirit tell us more about what they're trying to say to Leo for romantic love. We had a flyer, the King of Swords, because you haven't been connecting to joy. I think all work and no play, Leo, is what I'm getting for you. It says the King of Pentacles, all work and no play. The World card, that's coming to an end. It's almost like a hey, things are about to switch up in your work life, Leo. So now is the best time, more than any, for you to start having fun again, and start being around your kids a little bit more, your grandkids a little bit more, or tune into what your inner child is trying to tell you. Because I feel like whatever your work situation is right now, it's gonna flip. And you're going to get thrown into a new arena where you get to be more creative and more passionate. And if the rehearsal of it now is going to make it muscle memory for when it actually does play out for you, Leo. The 4 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. It's something that you're inherently good at, something that you've always been good at. That's why I keep getting this nudge for you to tap into your inner child. Why is this coming up in a romantic love energy, please, Spirit? Why is this coming up in a romantic love energy for Leo, please? The 9 of Cups. Because right now it's not about other people. Right now it's about your job. It's not just your job, it's your calling. It's about your purpose in life. It is going to bring you so much joy if you tap into that one thing that you've always been so good at. You're being called. Spirit is almost demanding. So if you have had like a breakup, let's say that this King of Pentacles is a person. And for some of you guys, it's a couple of people, a couple of options that you had around the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. It doesn't matter, male or female. It doesn't matter. Just listen to what I'm saying. So let's say that you had one particular person around you, or a couple of people around you. Those might go quiet. like your interaction with those people might go dormant for a while. I don't know if maybe somebody's traveling with this world card here, and you've got a few weeks to yourself, or there could potentially be a breakup, something just fizzled out, or you end up losing touch with somebody. Depending on what your status is, you're going to have time to yourself. And it's in that time to yourself that spirit really wants you to hop on the creative train, Leo. I'm not seeing... Tell me about this relationship, because, okay, I want to find out more about this relationship that might be, I feel like you're going to have time to yourself, more time to yourself. The Six of Pentacles. What about the Six of Pentacles? The Empress, yeah, more time to invest in yourself. The Tower card, and then the Five of Wands. And for some of you guys, you have like a work partner, and there might be romance behind the scenes with you and this work partner. Or if you work from home, you and your other person works from home potentially, or they're home a lot. Either way, your love life is giving you time to... Spirit and the universe is making your love life almost non-existent for the next couple of weeks. And my nose is starting to itch, so that you can work on this creative project. Is happening. So if you came love prediction and all this other stuff, and you're like, I don't know what's going on with my love life. It's here and there, and I haven't quite been able to pin it down. It's on purpose. It's on purpose, Leo. This whole thing has been advice, but I want to give you some advice. Can we focus most in on this High Priestess for advice for Leo, please, Spirit? It says the King of Wands. Listen, your creativity is you're about to get so many downloads on ideas for projects, on ideas for contracts, on how to talk to this one specific customer, on how to show up differently, more authentic at work, lyrics, you're right, like whatever writer's block or whatever you might have had is going to ease up. What else? You know, menus, being able to create menus. What are other jobs that people have? Feeling like a nurse. Like, I don't know if you're a nurse or a doctor or a healer in some way, shape, or form. There's going to be just more time for you at work, and you're going to be on it. You're going to be on top of it, and it's all because you're following your gut, you're following your intuition. If you're a teacher, you're going to have more ideas. It's just going to have better days at work. And it's because you get to capitalize on your own energy for the next couple of weeks. All right, so that is your reading, Leo. I hope it helped. Let me know in the comments down below. Hey, Virgo, you are up. It is your time. Love predictions for Virgo placements. Thank you so much, Virgo, for coming. Come with an open heart and open mind. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For Virgo placements, romantic love specifically, Spirit. What do we got? Here we go. And this card too? Okay, here we go. Interesting. You get 2 cards, Virgo. You're welcome. It says expectations and friendship. Expectations and friendship in your romantic love energy. Believe in better outcomes. Grow good relationships. Partners support one another. One more time, Virgo. Partners support one another. Co-create and problem solve together, forging positive new partnerships in a potent way to unlock personal growth. And the expectation one, and as soon as this expectation card came out, there was a bird that landed on the fence on the other side, but it's gone now. So, and there's a bird on this card. Generally, there's people on all of these cards. That's significant. There's a lot of thoughts. There's a lot of communication, right? Air. It says, life delivers to us what we expect from it. Life delivers to us what we expect from it. Ask yourself, what is the best that could happen? Expect good things so life can rise to meet you. So have you been getting in your own way? Have you been telling yourself a certain narrative, Virgo, that's been blocking partnership? Did I say friendship? This literally says partnership. Did you try to friend zone somebody, Virgo? Or block somebody because you already had this expectation that things were going to go bad? Virgo, romantic love energy for Virgo, please, Spirit. This one? Okay. The Queen of Swords. I don't know whose energy that is right now. I'm going to put her at the top. I feel like it's Spirit. Spirit, what are you trying to tell me about Virgo's romantic love energy, please? The Moon card. I didn't show you the Moon card. The Moon card. The Nine of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. And the Emperor. In your dreams. Your dreams have been talking to you a lot lately, Virgo. You're very strong in your own particular power with this Emperor. You're really strong in your own power, but the partnership piece, haven't really been able to lay a finger on how. Now I'm in Virgo energy and I'm trying to like make sure all my tarot cards are like in this perfect alignment. I'm tapping in. I'm totally tapped into your energy, Virgo. Tell me more about these dreams that you're having, Virgo. For Virgo, what dreams? Daydreams, fantasies, or actual dreams? I feel like they're confusing you. The Six of Cups. Your past. A lot of dreams about somebody or your past. Somebody from your past or your past. Six of Cups. Tell me more about this. The Eight of Wands. The Fool card. That's a second reference to Aries on the table. Just keeping that in mind. At the bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups and the Justice card. Who are you? Who is this queen? Do you have an air sign in spirit right now? Do you have a mom, a grandma, an air sign in spirit? Who are you to the Virgo, please, Spirit? Who are you to the Virgo? The World card. Yeah, this is Spirit. Somebody that's no longer here, right? And then I feel like when they were here, there was some sort of distance between the two of you guys. Like y'all didn't live in the same city or something. This is interesting, Virgo. And what is it that you're trying to say to the Virgo, please, ma'am? What is it that you're trying to say to the Virgo? The Four of Wands. I don't know. Does she live with you? Or is this like, are you a widow or widowed in some way, shape, or form? The Eight of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. She works with you. She's assigned to you. She helps you make choices. Whoever this person is. It wouldn't be the first time I got a feminine spirit for you, Virgo. But this person is showing up really in a really grand sort of way. Her biggest thing is that she's trying to get you to think differently. You see this butterfly on her forehead. Butterflies could be significant in this now energy for you. Blue. That's what she would probably pitch to you. Like, hey, I'm here. I'm talking to you. The color blue butterfly or butterflies or blue butterflies. Also like blue, like little blue flowers. She's talking to you through your dreams about this connection. What are you trying to say? You don't know if you should reach out to somebody. You don't know if you should have a new beginning with somebody. The Fool card, the Eight of Wands, the Justice card. You don't know if things are ready yet. You don't know if things are balanced yet. And it confuses you because of the dreams that you've had with this person. You went from, I think, okay, this is very specific. You need to let me know in the comments down below. And if I'm picking up on you, cross watcher, let me know in the comments down below, okay? Whatever you feel comfortable sharing. But I feel like the dreams went from no talking to talking, and that's what's weirding you out. Like, you just saw this person in your dreams, and now there's interaction between you and this person in your dreams. Let me get some more information on the dreams. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is a spirit, this is a love contract. This is a life contract. There's a karmic bond between you and this, whoever this person is that you keep dreaming about. And it's not over. The contract is still here. It still exists. The Ace of Pentacles, because there's potential for what, Spirit? The Sun card. Holy cowabunga. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups. Because there's still love between you and this person. At least that's what the cards are saying. How does this person feel about the Virgo in this now energy? How does this person feel about Virgo in the now energy? The Wheel of Fortune. They're just waiting. It's all coming back. It's all coming, Celine Dion. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. There were visions of gold, and there were flashes of light. There were things I would never do again, but yet they'd always seem right. There were nights of endless pleasure, even more than any laws would allow. Baby, when I touch you like this, and when I whisper like that, I don't know if that's exactly what she says. They're just waiting for you. Peacocks could be significant as well. Peacock feathers could be significant. Eagles could be significant. How do you feel? This is on some other world type stuff. Centaurs could be significant. Pegasus could be significant. Ponies could be significant. And unicorns could be significant. How do you feel? The Lovers. Check this out, like how there's two young dancers together. There's a cherub at the top, and then there's a third feminine energy at the bottom, almost looking like I taught them that. Content. She almost looks content. She also looks tired. Like, oh, okay, now they're finally dancing. I can take a load off. Guys, what are you trying to tell me about this connection between Virgo and their person? What are you trying to tell me about Virgo and this person? The Eight of Swords. Get out of your own head. Look at this. She has a sword in her hand and it's facing up. Get out of your own head. You have your own truth that you need to still say. You have your own truth that you need to still say, Virgo. You haven't said something to this person. Let's say Virgo does speak their truth. Where do things go then after that? The King of Swords. The truth teller. A person of action. They know a lot. They've experienced a lot. Clear the air. The Seven of Swords. There's this idea of deception, the Queen of Cups. There's the idea of deception, but I don't think that's the whole story. The King of Cups. Somebody got married. There's another relationship here. And I don't think the full story was... I feel like this is star-crossed lovers. There's another relationship on the table that doesn't have to do with you and this person. It could be you and another person and that person with another person. But there's like this idea of betrayal and deception. Like somebody was already betrothed to somebody else and you were already betrothed to somebody else, but they weren't your love and that wasn't their love, and y'all have always loved each other. So you're trying to keep from coming to the table and say, you know, I've always loved you. You're trying to keep from doing that. I don't know if these other relationships are still alive or not. Get some advice for you. Virgo, I sure hope this helps. Let me know. Some advice for Virgo in this energy, please. The Three of Wands. Let me get at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck. The Two of Pentacles. Integration. You're never going to know what happens. But if you keep standing on the dock of the bay, if you keep sitting on the dock of the bay, you're wasting time. That's what I'm getting with this three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, it's usually somebody that's standing on the shoreline waiting for ships to come towards them. There's a holding pattern. And then the Two of Pentacles is integration. It's also time. Time keeps on moving into the future, right? These are all musical references. But as long as you sit on the dock of the bay, you're going to waste time. Stop wasting time. Potentially, the move is to tell your truth. The Knight of Swords. Tell your truth. Tell your truth. Tell your truth. Whatever that is. As long as you feel comfortable, as long as you have the bandwidth, that whole big old thing just came up for you, Virgo. You are special, Virgo. You had a full-on spirit come forward to try to knock some sense into you or to the cross watcher, whoever it is for. I sure hope it helped. All right, let's move on to Libra. Okay, Libra. It is your turn next for your greatest and highest good, Libra. We're looking at love predictions for Libra, please, Spirit. Love predictions for Libra placements. What you got? Blessings. Oh, man. You're going to see the light. The light is trying to shine through. The sun is trying to bless you with joy and happiness. Live a blessed life, Libra. Everything that we can do and every word that we speak is an opportunity for us to either give or receive a blessing. Be a bearer of blessings today. Blessings abound. You are a blessing to somebody, and somebody is a blessing to you. There's a lot of magnetism in here, and I keep getting references to the Sun card for Libra. What do we have? Just fly out just now. What did we have? The Three of Cups. Oh, that's fun. That's celebration. That's a lot of it's almost like going out and going out with friends and hanging out and celebrating and whatnot. The Queen of Wands just came out. Side note, you could have a queen or a king of wands that is wanting to take you out and have some fun. Let's see. What is coming towards Libra right now? The Eight of Swords. Your immediate response is, it better not be nobody from my past, right? I see it. The Chariot card. Let's see here. The Hermit card. Right. Because you're trying to be in your own energy. You're hanging out. I feel like you're open, Libra, to hanging out with friends. But I do feel like you're opposed to the past coming back and toying with what you're trying to build within yourself. And the energy that you're trying to leave behind. The Nine of Pentacles, your own independence. So tell me more about what this Queen of Wands is wanting with the Libra, please, Spirit. The King of Hearts. Valentine's. I want to be your Valentine's. That's what I'm getting. Who is this person? Okay, come up with feminine energy, which is the Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of passion and a lot of creative, like heavily creative person, maybe artistic type of person. Very giving, very generous type of person. And then the King of Hearts is telling me that this person is also very level-headed and very even-kiltered. Could be like a single parent or something like that. Could have dabbled in maybe drinking a little bit too much in their past or their present energy. But either way, they're good. They're definitely stable. They have their eye on you. Let's see. Who is this person? How is Libra going to know who this person is, Spirit? The World card. The Four of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Okay, for a side message, for those of you guys who are still entertaining potential energy from somebody from the past, this person could be somebody from your past, somebody that you talked about marriage with, or somebody that you were married to, or somebody that you were engaged to, and it's over. And the reason why it did end is because they thought that other things were more important than building a relationship. Eight of Pentacles. And then for some of you guys, there is this person who travels a lot for work. So if it's not a new old energy, it's a new energy. There's this person that travels a lot for work. Maybe there's some sort of speaker, like some sort of public speaker, salesperson or something. Anyways, they have their eye on you, Libra, and they're wanting to come in. Will you be my Valentine? Right? Is that what I'm getting? For this new person for Libra. So it's a couple of people that are interested in you in this season. Six of Pentacles, a couple of people that are interested in investing in you, investing time and resources into you. How does Libra feel about this? Let's say it's an old person. How does Libra feel about this person if it was an old person? It says the Three of Pentacles. Okay. It could have been, the old person could have been somebody that you worked with, somebody that you once tried to cultivate something with, but that door is still open. Let's say it's a new person. That's for those who this resonates with. If it's not you, you can let me know in the comments down below. It's just going to help the algorithm out, know that people are commenting on the video. But if you claim new, then claim new, Libra. So let's say if this is a new person, how is Libra going to feel about this person? Or how does Libra feel about this person? Ooh, you got a crush on somebody. The Princess or the Page of Cups. You got a crush on somebody. I do feel like you're like, when are they going to text? When are they going to call? When are we going to make plans? Are we going to make plans? I do feel like there's like this sort of like nervousness, like a little giddiness. Like, are we going to make plans? What are we doing for Valentine's? I'm not going to say something. Are they going to say something? You know, back in the day, this would have been you like checking to make sure there's a dial tone on the phone to make nobody get on the phone. I'm expecting a phone call, like one of those situations. All right. So what intention does this person have? Because what they want from you came up as a Six of Pentacles. The intention is the Page of Pentacles. This is a messenger card. And say what to the Libra? The Emperor. I'm interested. I see you. I like your power. I like your grace, Libra. Okay. Where could this new connection go for Libra? Where could this new connection go for Libra? The Sun card. I said I felt the Sun card. I said I felt the Sun card. I'm not even gonna pull on the old. I'm sorry. You can cuss me out. You can dislike the video. I'm not even gonna pull on the old. Why? When you got such a great spread for a new energy. Why? You've been working on your independence. You've been doing the self-discovery. Why would we go back? Do we want to go back in the Eight of Swords? No. We want to let in the new. Advice for Libra. Advice. I say take a deep breath, Libra. Take a deep breath. Advice for Libra in this energy. Know that love is trying to come towards you. Allow in that energy. Maintain the I deserve love. I deserve to be somebody's Valentine's. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to go out on a date. I deserve to be wined and dined. Just keep saying it. Keep manifesting it, Libra. Because it's in the cards for you. All right. That's your reading, Libra. I hope that left a little giddiness, a little pep in your step. Let me know in the comments down below. All right. Let's move on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, it's your turn now. Let's do romantic love predictions for the Scorpio Energies in the house. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Scorpio, what do we got for you? Romantic love. That's too many cards. Those like 3 cards. You don't get 3 cards. You might get 2 max, Scorpio, but not 3. Here we go. Intuition. Well, of course, this comes out for the Scorpio. You know somebody's walking towards you. You already know it. You don't even need this reading, Scorpio. Why are we even here? You already know somebody's walking towards you. It says follow your inner compass. Oh, or you're trying to walk towards somebody. Either way, you're feeling guided towards another person. It says half of intuition is listening, the other half is acting. Yeah, see? I don't know who the initiator is in this particular energy. It seems it could go anyway. If you have asked, you will receive an answer. It is time to listen and follow your guidance. Let's see, what does this mean for the Scorpios? What does this mean for the Scorpios? Greatest and highest good, romantic love energy, please, spirits. We got our 4-card pool, starting with the 7 of cups. This is why I was like, I couldn't tell if you're the initiator or if the other person is the initiator. I think sometimes you might initiate some relationships, and other times you let, maybe, I don't know how often you let other people initiate with you. I mean, it's hard to tell. It's the 7 of cups energy for sure. I think it just depends on the situation. I can't tell here. Hold on, guys. Let's see. The 7 of wands. 2 sevens. This time you said no. No. I'm going to let you come towards me. I'm going to let you come towards me. Because when I go towards other people, it tends to be a little bit... don't work out. So I'm going to do it differently this time. The 7 of wands generally has a person blocking themselves with their wand, but this time he's standing there ready to receive the energy of the other wands, the action of other people, but he knows that he needs to be ready, because there could be in the exchange of people coming towards them, they could be good people, not so good people, and absolutely wonderful loving people coming towards him. But he's saying, I'm not going towards nobody. If you want me, you come and get me. The Ace of Pentacles. There's so many fish in the sea. I'm ready for who's going to make the move first. There's so many fish and there's so many opportunities. The Strength card. Listen, Scorpio, you're in the energy of like, listen, I'm a good catch. I already know it. I'm a good catch. You want to know why I know I'm a good catch? It's because I've done some work on myself. Right? I've quieted that little voice inside me that says to pounce on this person, then pounce on that. I'm not doing that anymore. You want me? Come and get me. You want me? Come and get me. I will be right here. Who is coming towards you then, Scorpio? I see you, Scorpio. Who's coming towards you, though? That's what I want to know. That's the whole point of this reading. Oh, here it goes. A water sign? Potentially. Cancer, Leo, Pisces. Potentially. We got Leo. No, why did I say Cancer, Leo, Pisces? We got 2 Leo references on the table, and then we got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. The 8 of Cups. Oh, they've walked away from something, or this is, what is this? The Tower card? Okay, they're trying to walk away from something. You might meet this person raw off of another sort of situation. The Ace of Wands. Somebody is coming towards you. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands now. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Somebody is coming towards you. What do they want with the Scorpio, please, Spirit? What does this Queen of Hearts want with the Scorpio? The 10 of Cups. Not them already coming with a plan. Not them already picturing you working in their picture. Let's see. I don't know if you know this person or not. Let's say if you don't know this person, how are you going to feel? And if you do know this person, how do you feel about this person, please, Scorpio? For Scorpio. The 6 of Wands. I see you and you see me. You're like, Why are you always looking at me? I always catch you looking at me. Why are you always looking at me? Because you're beautiful, Scorpio. That's why they're always looking at you. Because you give off this air of quiet intensity. That's why they're always looking at you. Scorpio. Somebody wants to play. Somebody wants to play and you want to play with them too. Where could this connection go for Scorpio? I don't want to pull too many more cards, but where could this connection go for Scorpio, please? Spirit. The Five of Wands. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. The Fool card. So I wonder if like things get heated for like Valentine's or something, and then it kind of just fizzles out, and then it's like, hello? Like, what happened? Where are you at? And then they come back out around again. Is this person busy? Like, what's going on? Are you busy? There's an inconsistent energy here. Don't not go on the date just because I see the inconsistent energy. Hell, Scorpio, you could be the one inconsistent. You could be the one busy here. Let's see what else comes out. The Ace of Swords. Ha! You could be the one busy here. You got three aces. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. The only thing you're missing is the Ace of Cups. What if I pull it? What if I pull it? The Ace of Cups. No, it's the Two of Wands. There's this, I feel like there's this, you guys go out on a date and y'all start talking and you try to figure out if y'all are compatible past, you know, the initial, what is it called when you find attraction. But there's y'all, so this Five of Wands isn't necessarily y'all aren't working together. The Five of Wands could be like, there's a lot of noise around the two of you guys. So honestly, it could be a really crowded restaurant, or like a double date, or you and this person have kids. So y'all bring your kids to the date. I'm laughing, but it could be true because the Five of Wands is like a lot of noise. You guys, and then I said something, Eight of Cups. They could just be fresh out of a breakup or a divorce or something. So the other noise could be that their energy is still vibrating it with other people's energy in it. And they got to maybe do some sort of cleanse. Maybe you do as well. I don't see anything bad. I just feel like it's two busy people coming together and talking and spending time and being attracted to each other. Let me get you some advice. There it is. The Ten of Swords. I keep seeing this over and over again. Sometimes it's going out and mingling and dating and interacting with other adults outside of the people that you know, when you start being able to see that it's probably better to move towards new energy. It's probably a good thing to get yourself back out there again and be admired and be loved and be schmoozed and wined and dined every now and then. The Ten of Swords in this particular depiction, somebody is helping out the other person. So maybe this interaction is helping you to let go of the past and vice versa for them as well. All right, Scorpio, I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments down below. Let's move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius and Sagittarius placements. Thanks for joining me on Infinite Light. This is romantic love predictions for you, for your greatest and highest good. What do we have for Sagittarius placements? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, Sagittarius, all right? All right, for Sagittarius. Oh, I just got nervous. My stomach just started hurting. Like the kind of hurt where, like, if you know you're about to get in trouble with like your parents or something. Why am I nervous, Sagittarius? I didn't do nothing. Let's see, for Sagittarius, guidance. It says, ask and be open to answers, Sagittarius. Wisdom, seen and unseen, is always available to you in the world. Find the courage to ask for insight, the openness to receive it. So Spirit's trying to guide you in a particular direction. This is look at this, out of the mouth of babes. You might be having an interaction with like children or something, and they say something and they're like channeling something from Spirit or universe or your God to you, and you kind of like have this kind of moment, right? You see this woman with these two little kids, You're like, oh, like this realization about something, and we're pulling on romantic love energy. So, isn't it perfect that you're Sagittarius, you're fire sign, and she has the synchronicity? Look at the red hair. I do really feel like that's you. Whether you have red hair or not, you're still a fire sign. So, I just saw that. I picked it up. Picked up what they were putting down, Spirit. See, that's what you're needing to do. Pick up what Spirit has been putting down for you. The little breadcrumbs. Sagittarius. Oh, what flew out? What energy are you trying to purge? The Two of Cups. Superficial connections? Or are you trying to purge a specific connection? Superficial connections or purging a specific connection? You threw it right on the floor. Sagittarius, romantic love energy for Sagittarius, please. The Hermit. The Three of Cups. The Ace of Wands. The Emperor. Aries energy. Virgo energy. If you don't want to reconcile with somebody, you don't have to. Especially if you feel like it's a superficial connection. Because you threw it on the floor. The Hermit energy. You're trying to follow the guidance that you're feeling. There might be a little bit of distortion as to which way to go. But you're trying to follow what it is that you want and you need for your greatest and highest good. You are. This Three of Cups here is coming up as a potential for a reconciliation. Do you take action on it or not? Ace of Wands. The Emperor is coming up like I'm just trying to be stable in me right now. So you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. What guidance are you trying to, what are you trying to guide, Spirit? What are you trying to guide Sagittarius towards, please, in this energy? The Ten of Cups, happiness. So what's the biggest thing that's blocking Sagittarius from their happiness right now? What's the biggest thing that's blocking Sagittarius from their happiness? The King of Pentacles. Readiness. So in a love reading, I personally absolutely love the King of Pentacles. I like the King of Pentacles and King or Queen of Pentacles and the King or Queen of Hearts in a love reading. I love because they're ready. They're ready to invest in a romantic relationship. They don't keep their options open. They date to marry. They're a stable person. They're an action-oriented person. They're probably like a business person, business-minded. Like all of that stuff, right? So for you, the biggest thing that's blocking you from getting your Ten of Cups, whatever that looks like for you, like your forever after, is your readiness. You're just not ready for it. And there's a connection that keeps kind of knocking at your door with this Three of Cups here that's waiting for you to take action with this Ace of Wands here, but you're kind of sitting in your own energy with this Emperor here, like, And generally, it's the Empress that doesn't take action. It's the Emperor that does take action, but I just see how kind of nonchalant and not even looking out, just kind of looking away, this Emperor is sitting on this, or depicted on this card. I want to know more about give me some more energy on who is Sagittarius? What is Sagittarius' current energy like? What are you dealing with most in your life? How about this? What is your biggest focus? What is your biggest focus right now? The Wheel of Fortune. Your money. Where you feel destined and fated to be. What you feel destined and fated to do. Your future. But it's you. Your money, your future, your fate, your destiny. That's what's coming up. Yet here you are in this love reading. So how do you view love, Sagittarius? How does Sagittarius view love? What are your current feelings towards love? The Nine of Cups. There's a lot of Virgo here. So I'm just picking it up intuitively. The Hermit's on the table. So like for you, it's like you're okay with love, but it needs to be perfect. It needs to tick every single effing box. The person needs to be effing outstanding. I do feel like I want somebody, this is you. I feel like you want somebody that has like their no marks. I feel like you would do a background check on somebody, like no marks on their nothing. No, I don't want anybody. I don't want any of their exes to have anything bad to say. For you, you'd be like, I'd rather you just not have any exes at all. Because then that's baggage. This is what I'm picking up from you, Sagittarius. Let me know in the comments down below. So is there a love prospect out there, Spirit, that you're trying to guide Sagittarius towards? I see this Three of Cups. Is there a love prospect? This Three of Cups could also tell me that you have some sort of thing that you like to do or some sort of community that you like to be with. And that's where you get your social interaction from. It doesn't have to be like a pull towards a reconciliation. And you're fine enough with that. That fills your cup enough. Is there a love heading towards or trying to come towards Sagittarius, please, Spirit? The Eight of Swords. The Page of Cups. The Princess of Cups, or the Page of Pentacles. And then the Page, the Knight of Swords. Somebody did try to come and talk to you. Somebody tried to send you a message. Somebody tried to flirt with you. Could be different people. You could have two people around you, Sagittarius. I keep getting this idea with this Page of Pentacles or somebody that you work with or something. I don't know how true that is for you. Oh, my head itches like crazy. Somebody's been trying to talk to you. And you got them all up in their head because I don't feel like there's reciprocation. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? It might be multiple people, so you're going to have to take it as it resonates. But how does Sagittarius feel about this person, please, Spirit? The Three of Wands at a distance or trying to create distance between you and this person. I need clarification on that. The Queen of Swords. The Hierophant. The Magician. It's me. No. Sagittarius loves me. Poor K, Sagittarius. You hold a lot of tiptoeing. I'm tiptoeing. I want to make sure I say it correct. You hold respect for somebody. You like their humor. The Queen of Wands is humorous. You like the way that they speak. You like the way that they hold themselves. But you maintain a distance. And it's because of this Wheel of Fortune. There must be something wrong with them. The Magician. Oh yeah, they're balanced. Or there's something that they do. That's why I said, is it me? There's something that they dabble in, some sort of form of divination. They could read tarot. They could be spiritual. They could be religious. Heavily creative. The Magician, very good with alchemization. Their comeback game is on another level. That could be very specific, though. This seems like a private reading. This seems like a personal reading. How do you feel about this person again? One more card. How does Sagittarius truly feel about this person? Like, what emotions do they hold when it comes to this person, please? The Seven of Swords. That's it. You don't trust them. Oh, you don't trust them. So it's like this idea of, you go over here so I can admire you from afar. You put him in this little box, right? That's what you do. Like when you, so I don't have anything, but I used to when I was younger, and before I knew about energy. So I used to have like this box that would have like stuff from like my exes or old relationships, or each ex used to have like a little box or a little something where I had like little trinkets, and I would kind of keep it. And every time I moved somewhere, that would move along with me. I've gotten rid of all of that stuff since, but that's almost what it feels like with this person. You have like you've put them in this little Pandora's box, you locked it up, and then you put it over here, and every now and then you walk past it, or walk past like a picture of them, or you get a memory of them, and you sit and you think about it, and you kind of listen to the memories, and you kind of replay like that or whatever, and then you kind of just walk past it. And the biggest thing is because you don't want to revisit, because you don't trust it for whatever reason. Okay, so they showed up in your reading. There's got to be a lot of synchronicity, confirmation, and resonance. There has to be. You gotta let me know in the comments down below. I want to know what kind of, because for you, you're like, I already have a community of people that I feel comfortable around, so I'm just gonna go around that community of people. Let me know. Advice: the Four of Hearts, the Four of Cups, the Tower card, and the Fool card. Guidance. You always get this pull to reunite with this person. You're constantly getting this pull to start a new chapter with this person, no matter what you do. All right, I want to get some advice for you, though. Advice for Sagittarius. I can't remember who we were talking to. The King of Cups. You have a lot more love to give than you think you do. But, Valentine's Day could be significant for you. It could be a significant day. I am personally looking forward to Valentine's Day because my absolute favorite story is being put into a new revision of a movie, Wuthering Heights, and that's coming out. So I'm looking forward to Valentine's Day. You might be looking forward to Valentine's Day too, but I don't. Just remember, you have a lot of love to give, Sagittarius. I don't know what else to tell you. My gosh. I always get this like sort of, you kind of get like a little frustrated after I read for Sagittarius. I don't know what it is. It's like this sort of arch nemesis kind of thing. I love Sagittarius. I do. I really do. I have my favorite. I like all zodiac signs. I know that every zodiac brings something to the table. But there are some zodiac signs that really resonate with me. I've got a lot of Sag in my chart, and I've got Aries in my Mercury. So I speak very swiftly, just like Sagittarius do, so I can see and understand them. But sometimes when I do readings for you guys, I feel like a little bit like, come on, guy. Like, I can be real with y'all. Like, let's just, come on, man, cut the bullshit and just do whatever you need to do. All right, I'm done with you guys. Let's move on. Who do we got next? Capricorn? All right, Capricorn, you're up next. Let's do romantic love predictions for you guys. I just realized that I've been shuffling the cards right in front of the mic this entire time. Goodness. I apologize. Sorry, Capricorn. Don't come bite my head off, Capricorn. All right. For Capricorn's greatest and highest good Capricorn placements, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Romantic love predictions for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Blessings. Got the same for Libra. So there could be some sort of connection to Libra. It says live a blessed life. Choose happiness, Capricorn. Let's see what kind of happiness is coming towards you, Capricorn. For Capricorn's greatest and highest good. Romantic. What do we got? What is your romantic love life looking like? The Three of Pentacles. Can't pick it up. It is here. Three of Pentacles. Here we go. Partnership. Somebody to help take the load off. Somebody to help you in your garden. There's always a reference to garden And this is the Three of Pentacles versus the Nine of Pentacles. But somebody to help you take a load off. Let me help you with that, Capricorn. What do we have? The Seven of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. Capricorn, what you calling in? The Strength card. The Six of Swords. Rainbows. Drop tops. I just got that. Rainbows and drop tops. What is that? Is that a kind of car? Yeah, I got rainbows off of this. Rainbows and drop tops off of this Six of Swords. Anyway, somebody's trying to come in to help you find peace, to help you move into a state of peace and into your life. There's a lot of stability here. Leo on the table. Very strong. I want to know about this Seven of Cups. I think for initially with me saying that, you're like, who is it trying to come in that's stable enough for me to bring me to calmer waters, to be my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Money is significant here, Capricorn. Let me get this Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? The Page of Cups. I don't know if you see it coming, especially now that the Knight of Swords is here. Here goes the Page of Pentacles. And then the Ten of Swords. There were relationships in your past that just didn't mature. Let them go. They're not going to mature. There's a more mature energy coming here that keeps coming up for whatever reason. So somebody older than you think, or somebody older than the people that you normally date. Who is it? Where's this Ten of Pentacles coming from for the Capricorn, please? For some of you guys, okay, this is not gonna be for everybody, but for some of you guys, there's like 2 kids and each of them have a different father. This is very specific. Or a different mom, and you don't have to worry about any of those bugaboos coming coming forward in this reading. It's not them. You're done with that as well. Okay, that was very specific, but I want to know who is bringing in this Ten of Pentacles with Capricorn. The King of Wands. And I just heard you say, oh no, not a King of Wands. Yes! But don't worry, they're smart. They're smarter. They're older and they're smarter. Tell me about this King of Wands. The Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups, new, and the Emperor. A lot of fire energy, a lot of passion. Oh, this one's a different one. This one looks like a keeper. How are they going to feel about the Capricorn, please? How are they going to feel about the Capricorn, please, Spirit? The Judgment. For them, they're like, finally, I got a new one. I got a good one, too. How are you going to feel about them? How are you going to feel about this person? The Nine of Pentacles. There goes the Nine of Pentacles. I'm glad this person is finally single and available and can match like what I bring to the table. Like this person, their money is up. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is more mature because they've invested a lot. Maybe they're big into investment in stocks and stuff. They could be into like gardening or whatever, but and older in life. So the Nine of Pentacles is generally somebody who's done a lot of working, and now maybe they've got a 401k or a pension or something that they're pulling on. But very established person. You're going to see that in this person. Yay. And then back to you with the Judgment card. Yay. I don't think either one of y'all sound super excited. But the funny part is I don't know if there's like a reserved energy between the two of you guys. Could be. Or you're just taking it really seriously, Capricorn. But there's a lot of passion here. Where could this connection be headed for Capricorn, please? Where could this connection be headed for Capricorn? Oh, the Ace of Wands, a lot of passion. A lot of passion. A lot of passion. All right, let me give you some advice. The energy, the old karma from the past, the younger, immature people, kids being all in the mix and all of that is going bye-bye. For those who that past energy is relating to, all right? And it could be all of that, and it could be some of that resonates with you. Advice for Capricorn, please. The Five of Wands, be a team player. And I don't think you're going to be ready for it. The Five of Wands keeps coming out. The Five of Wands keeps coming out. Like, be a team player and understand that no relationship is perfect. I'm not saying there's a lot of drama that's coming in, but for some of you guys, if you have like a lot of family involved in your life or whatever, shut the door on that. Because sometimes the Five of Wands could be like a lot of white noise because there's like so many people. Just shut the door on that. If you're trying to start a new relationship, don't bring them around the family until you feel comfortable doing that. I know some of you guys are trying to keep it a secret because I see it like his shoes are off. And maybe somebody comes to the door and is like, hey, and they're so used to just having access to you or having access to your house. And you're like, well, I'm going to have to start new boundaries. You're not allowed in my room. You're not allowed to just come over to the house. Call before you come over to the house. This is getting very specific. This could be friends that are constantly coming over, or you have like a best friend that has a key to your house and you're like, I'm going to need that key back because I don't want you coming in and watching me do my thing with my new more mature love partner. All right, Capricorn. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let's move on to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. You guys are very welcome. Thank you for joining me. We're doing romantic love predictions for Aquarius placement. So for Aquarius' greatest and highest good, just tapping the energy, making sure we're on Aquarius here. Let me shuffle the deck a couple of times. Generally, I was pausing the video, and I didn't pause the video between Capricorn and you. So I don't know if you were dealing with a Capricorn, and that's why I didn't pause it. I did it for all of the rest of the signs. So let me make sure I'm pulling on Aquarius' energy. All right, for Aquarius, let's see here. Focus. Focus, man. Who says that? Chris Tucker? What really matters right now? Focus. Make sure you're focusing on what really matters. Energy flows where your attention goes, Aquarius. Organize and prioritize what is important to you, and it will energize these parts of your life. Maybe love isn't the focus for you right now. I do keep getting that, but let's just see. For your greatest and highest good, romantic love energy for Aquarius, please. This one? Yeah, the Five of Swords. There's like all up in your head energy, Aquarius, and it's, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Did I go the wrong direction? Five of Swords. Let me see. The Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you were meant to say the thing that you said or do the thing that you did so that you could have the time to work on some sort of opportunity that's right in front of you. Could be your money, could be work, could be an investment, could be some sort of business idea. The Three of Wands. The Queen of Swords. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Let me see something about this Queen of Swords here. Where can I find her? Hold on, guys. Mercury, Virgo, and Venus. Ah, Venus just left your sign, Aquarius, and it's moving today as I'm recording this on the 10th of February. Wait, is today the 9th or the 10th? What is today? Today is the 10th. Yeah, it's in Pisces. This there's a different person in your energy. Virgo. Hold on. What is she? Leo, Libra. There's a new person in your energy, Aquarius, that you're starting a new chapter with, or you're set to start a new chapter with. So whatever you said in the past is in the past. You need to understand that. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. How does Aquarius, I don't know if you know this person. Maybe you do. It's fresh though. Fresh off the boat is what I'm getting. Whatever that means. Who is this person to Aquarius? The Queen of Hearts. What? Hold on. Now there's multiple people on the table. The Prince of Pentacles. Oh, you're falling really quickly for this person. That's what it is. You really like the way that they hold themselves. You like the way that they speak. You're finding yourself really falling for this person. Ace of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long time since you felt this way about somebody. How do you feel, though? Let me see. How do you feel about this person? The Fool card. And you want to start a new chapter with someone. I'm sorry, did you see that? I think that the sun was kind of in the way. You want to start a new chapter with somebody. You already got your eye on someone, Aquarius. How does this person feel about you? How does this now they're coming up with some water energy. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. How do they feel about Aquarius? The Two of Wands. Yeah, they honestly, this is all new. This is new energy. You're a little ahead than they are. You've probably been thinking about it more. You're at the Three of Wands and they're at the Two of Wands. They're just like, yeah, I guess we could talk. Like, let's, we can go out to dinner, go out to eat, make some plans. And you're a step ahead of them. Like, nah, I've already made those plans. I really want something to come out of this. Where is this connection headed for Aquarius, please, Spirit? Where is this connection headed for Aquarius and this person? The Nine of Wands. There's something reminiscent. There's something oddly familiar about how this all started, or about this person. They remind you of somebody. This Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. I don't know if there's enough of a disconnect between this Five of Swords and this connection. I don't know if you processed this Five of Swords yet. There's something very ironic about the air of this connection. Been there, done that about this, the air of this connection. Let me get a little bit more on that, please. The Three of Swords, yeah. Tread carefully. Travel with, I wanted to say your head on a swivel in this. This could be moving a little bit faster than this other person is ready for it to move. And you don't want to. I remember I put a ring on my finger when I was a little kid, and my grandpa ended up having to file it off. And he said, why did you put the ring on your finger if it didn't fit? And then I was like, I just really liked it. And he's like, you should never try to make something fit that doesn't fit, because now you see I have to file it off of your finger. That's what I'm getting here. Hopefully that reference made some sense to you. Where is this connection? I think I already asked where is this connection headed, but let me get you some advice in this connection, Aquarius. Some advice in this connection, please, Spirit. The Two of Pentacles. And then there's snakes on it too. Spirit is really trying to tell you to Spirit almost wants you to integrate this into your life and have fun with this. But I am getting like this angina. I'm getting like this feeling in my chest as I'm pulling these cards. So I don't know if can I get some energy on like animosity? Not animosity. Anxiety, a little bit of anxiety, trepidation, I think is what I'm getting off of this. The Lovers. No, Spirit really wants you to go and have a go at this person. That sounds bad. Spirit really wants this for you. Why? Why do you really want this for him? The Empress. It's going to teach you something. This person is meant to teach you about love. And about what it means to receive love. And what healthy love looks like. I feel like this is, I'm just getting this Five of Swords kind of energy coming up. Either way, I say always move with some sort of awareness and intention. And make sure that if this person is showing you love, you show them love as well. But I just get this feeling like there's more to the story. So just pay attention, use your discernment, use your intuition, Aquarius. But yeah, Spirit is telling you to interact with this person, to bring them on. Bring them on board. That's what I'm hearing. All right, Aquarius, I hope that helped provide you with some clarity. All right, let's move on to Pisces. All right, Pisces, you are up. I'm doing romantic love predictions for Pisces placements for your greatest and highest good. Let's see what Spirit needs to say to the Pisces in the house. Or cross watcher. All right, for Pisces, greatest and highest good, romantic love. Let's see what's the energy here. It says open heart. That's basically the Ace of Cups. Your heart is safe. Put down your defenses. Let go of the fear of vulnerability. Open your heart to receive the love of others. Allow yourself to have new, I said Ace of Cups, new experiences. You are not your past. Your past isn't your present. Your past is not destined to be your future as long as you open up to new and you release the past, Pisces. Don't be a naysayer in your own love life. Expect good things. Expect good things. Even if you've experienced the opposite, expect good things, Pisces. The shadow side of a Pisces is victimhood in love. This person did me wrong. This person did me wrong. Every time I touch love, it ends up going awry. Somebody leaves me, or I feel whatever, or I just don't feel loved. I don't feel cherished. And then you stay in that. That's the shadow side of Pisces. The elevated side of Pisces is, I think I sang it to you guys last time. You got to give a little and you got to lose a little and maybe have the blues a little, but that's the story of, and that's the glory of love. You pick yourself up and try again. That's two different songs I just meshed together for you, Pisces. All right, let's see. Romantic love energy. Open heart. What does that mean? New. Let's see here. The Ace of Cups. Did you see that? Did you see that? New love is trying to come towards you. I said it. I called it. 78 cards and it came out, guys. I'm going to put that right at the top of my table. New love. The new love coming towards you is a King of Wands, male or female. It doesn't matter. The Moon card. So we got fire and we got Pisces very specifically here. It took them a long time. Y'all been single for a long time. That's the Knight of Pentacles. And here goes the Emperor at the bottom. And it's because you're finally ready. It is because we got very specific Aries references, very specific Pisces references. Got a little bit of air, and yeah. Let's see some more on this. A little bit of air. Queen of Swords just came out. She's been coming out a lot. And I've been seeing her as spirit a lot as well. But she just came out and flew between the Moon card and the King of Wands. This person's funny, and holds a really good conversation. They've been hidden from you, Pisces, until you came to the realization that you deserve, and you're ready to build, and you're ready to let somebody in to this house that you have built for yourself, whatever that is for you, this vessel. Let me get some more energy. Let's get some intention from this person, please, Spirit. Intention. The Five of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. They see you and they want to, the Six of Cups. Awesome. They see you and they immediately want to go towards your light. I want to leave whatever I was fooling with alone over here. I just, there's this healing energy about you, Pisces, that you bring, and they're just magnetized to you like a moth to a flame. The Six of Cups, you remind them of the good old days, the fun times. Look at this, the Empress. The Emperor and the Empress, not a divine connection. Yes, claim it. Pisces, a divine connection. The Emperor and the Empress, you remind them of something. Your light is shining and they're like, oh, you're the one. You're the one. How is Pisces going to feel about this person? How is Pisces going to feel, or how does Pisces already feel about this person? The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, shoot. They got it all put together. They got it all together. This person could give off this air that they're, a business person, or somebody that's been investing in themselves. They look healthy. They look like they've got it all going on. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Let's get some more on this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. The Tower card. Where did you come from? You just look over your shoulder and you're like, whoa, where did you come from? I don't think I've ever seen you before. Surprise! Spirit's trying to surprise you with something. What is potentially going to happen between Pisces and this person, please, Spirit? What is likely to happen between Pisces and this person? Oh, look at this. The Knight of Cups. Happy Valentine's Day, Pisces. The Eight of Swords. It'll never happen. Stop. You deserve happiness. You deserve love. Stop. You messing with your manifestations when you say that. Get out of your own way. Let Spirit show you how good it can get. Have some fun with life again. Let it happen. Let it happen. Let love in. Let's give love a try. Look at this. The Devil card at the bottom of the deck. The Ten of Cups. Your biggest issue, Pisces, is that you don't believe that it's going to happen. Don't do that, because there is an amazing connection that is trying to come in for you. An amazing connection trying to come in for you. The Ten of Cups, come on. The Knight of Cups. Don't stand in your own way of happiness, Pisces. I beg of you, don't stand in your own way of happiness. Let me get you some advice. All of these great cards, the advice is the World card. Every old chapter is the beginning of a new chapter. And not every new chapter looks like the old chapter, especially while you're waiting on Spirit to turn the page. While they're turning the page to your new chapter, you're doing the work. You're not going to call in the same people that you called in from your past if you're doing the work, if you're changing yourself, if you're elevating yourself, if you start speaking good nothings, loving yourself, and cherishing yourself and expecting good, you will receive good. Energy goes where your mind flows. If your mind flows to good, you get good. If your mind flows to love, you get love. If your mind goes to prosperity, you get prosperity. If your mind flows to partnership, you get partnership. All of this other shit, it ain't here no more. No, we're not giving it energy. No, no, no. We're focused on the new, where the sun is shining. Pisces, I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so very much. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Bye-bye.